Last week was a pretty significant week for peptide medicine. There are some strong opinions on both sides. If you were following along at all, you know at the end of last week, the FDA Advisory Committee hearings occurred, and the final result was that 6 of the 7 peptides reviewed received a favorable result. That recommendation now goes on to the FDA. So it's important to distinguish that this does not mean that they were FDA approved. It means that they got a favorable recommendation from the committee, and the FDA will ultimately make the final decisions. But as a physician who practices performance medicine and health optimization and uses peptides routinely with patients and also myself, I have to say that this feels encouraging. Several of the peptides on this list, including BPC-157, TB500, KPV, and MOTS-C, are peptides that I do use as part of treatment plans, and they are carefully selected for the appropriate patients. They are discussed in detail, and informed consent is a huge part of that discussion. So to me, this isn't about hype. This is about moving the conversation forward toward better science, higher quality standards, and responsible medical use, instead of pushing patients toward an unregulated marketplace. I also think it's encouraging that the FDA is willing to look at these compounds individually and look at the available evidence for each individual compound rather than lumping them all together as one peptide category. So of course there is still work to be done, lots of work to be done, and we should still continue following the science as more data emerges. But after lots of uncertainty circulating around peptide therapy in recent years, I think this is definitely a positive step in the right direction.